InShalla and Ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings. It is I, Tonya D, holistic Sha'medium and subtle energy surgeon. And welcome to today's snippet. It's Monday, October 4th. And the airways, I'm off a little bit. Mercury retrograde. I guess it's taken down some of the social media channels. So I had to reroute a little bit, which is fine, right? You got to go with the flow. But also my musing moon meditation for this innovative, liberating initiative, Libra new moon, arrives in your inbox today. If you have subscribed to my newsletter, I will have it in the show notes for you as well. I'll add that link, but be sure to take action and liberate or have a liberating intention that takes you to a whole new level of loving yourself, recalibrating your inner love story, if you will. And more importantly, open to receive that juicy love. Self-love first, right? So in this new moon, it happens to be kind of cascading, if it does, cascading through your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams, otherworldly. This is really a granddaddy new moon for you, and the universe is going to grant you with extra juice to explore. So this is the season of relating, so explore your relationship and your relating level, how you relate to yourself and actually how you relate to others. You might find that some relationships are on a total different level or thread line than actually the one that you're on. So we are in the midst of raising or rising to a new level in all of our relationship corridors. So if you're partnered up, you might be questioning if the relationship is actually for you. It could be at work, even within yourself, really, your home life, children, romance, even a higher knowing or philosophy. Your belief system is kind of getting upgraded or upcycled. You know, do I belong in this village, or does this village even fit within my puzzle piece? So the elemental energy of the day, we have a Yin Wood Rooster, Ayyyy. So we have two roosters on the branches. I get rid of the hour now because I felt like it was confusing, you know, kind of getting in the way. And yes, my wrist is still kind of jacked up. I'm not going to lie. But the two roosters on the branch, you know, who wins? You can never have two roosters in the hen house, or you can. One's like the granddaddy and one's like the baby. But it's a very, very, very yin inward day. All the yin energies, metal is our yin lungs, wood, our yin liver, fire is our heart, the spleen is the earth, yin water, the bladder. So the yin organs are probably really in need of a little rest. My favorite time to do a total energetic body reset, if you will, is the spring, you know, like spring cleaning, and the fall cleanup, where we kind of clean up the leaves, you know, release the debris, or our inner closet or organs need a little love there too, right? So it's just a great time to clean out for the harvest or clean up for the harvest as we cascade into the slumber of the winter season. You know how bears hibernate for the winter. Not sure we're going to get too much hibernation though, but this yin energy is our seasonal flow. So I myself, I like to boost my immune system. I utilize On Guard soft gels. I call it the season of sugar, starting from literally October 1st, or yeah, the 1st of October through the end of April, Easter, sugar, all the candy, right? So whether you eat it or not, it still carries a frequency and a vibration. And I mean, you know, if you eat all the candy and the desserts, the frequency starts then. And absolutely, there's other forms of sugar as well. But our day to day, it isn't supported. So for sure, bring in the element of water. You know, how is your day to day water intake for your beingness? Lemon water would be an asset for a wood day master. Lemon, the sour flavor, feeds the day. That's what the flavor is. Salt is for water. So, you know, you could kind of have a salty water sour kind of beverage if you want. But we really do, you know, ask yourself, do we even really drink enough water day to day, just naturally? You know, a lot of people don't. If this was a person, the field of management, even a mechanic would be a career for them. Kind of meticulous, black and white. Lots of estheticians have metal in the branches or a metal day master. So likely aesthetically pleasing look of golds and whites and tans, if you will, like clean, metalish, even homes, very white and clean. And nature is called for as well. The ideas in the container, they really need to be released out and flow. So it's a day really to bring out that inward focus and create our own lifestyle with that yang energy. There's hidden metal also in the year branch as well. It's in storage under the ox. So nature itself is our vitality. It's our energy circulation. It's the liver and the gallbladder. So, energetically, even if you've had your gallbladder removed, the energy that it frequents is still in there. So it's the resentments and the regrets on the emotional channel, on the skin. It's hyperpigmentation. It's deficient with that frequency. And also anger on the liver channel. So there are people that can harbor anger to where it actually depletes their liver frequency, so they could have energetically liver issues. So the energy, which emotions carry more energy than sometimes I think we even give them credit for. So it's important to pay attention to our emotional signature, right? So our body today is online. The health and our well-being of our body, the healing of the body, the integrating of our system, and the health of the body, more importantly. The moon is in Virgo as well, so the integrity of our emotional field. There is this merger going on with all of that, and they really want to connect and flow. And it's this connection to our own personal relationship with ourself and our body. So how do you feel in your body? Are you embodied there? Do you need to upcycle your love for your body? Do you need to revisit your nutrition quotient? I know I do. My energetic super bundle is actually almost ready for a re-release for the season, and I have merged 3 of my programs into this. So it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, whatever that word is. So it's really juicy is what I'm trying to say. So if you're curious and questioning, what seems to be my threads, it's our health, our vitality, our integrity. So it's aspects of ourselves that are out of alignment. So those imperfect perfections are going to be more noticeable today. So myself, I'm super hyper aware of not just myself, but my bodies, others, emotions, reality or realities, dimensions, and, more as well. So it's a great day to just stay in a state of compassion, be non-judgmental of yourself, and really take the spiritual channel or take the information out into the spiritual channel. The details that you pay attention to are the ones that are vibrating actually from your heart channel, not the ones you might be kind of bearing witness to, if you will. So integrity is actually one of my always go-tos. Integrity, that's like, does it have integrity? Am I in integrity? As well as my peace and my joy and my happiness. And I added love to my chalice. I don't know why I hadn't had that before. I used to just have the 4. And then I was like, what? I forgot love, the big juice there. So you kind of have to keep your corridor clean and really release anything that is less than in your personal love zone, absolutely, to yourself. So energy and matter are really coming into form today. It's the merge between those two. So we're in the season of Libra. We're recalibrating our relationship to ourselves. So it's not going to be what you think it might be, because we're innovating this relationship to a higher octave, a higher standing. So really, sit back and create your new moon liberation intentions that are otherworldly in a way. They're more innovative, and get out of your own way and really allow the ball to roll down the pins, down the bowling alley. I'm thinking of a bowling alley lane. And just be in the flow and things will automatically align to your higher self, what you look like in the other realms. And just be aware of the old, and create those adjustments for the new. And ultimately, we sometimes are our own worst critic. And that is what keeps us from moving forward or actually leveling up in a way. So if you have a village that isn't liking you for leveling up, that can really rip the rug out from underneath your cells as well, that's kind of the frequency. And so just be you, realign, and adjust anything that makes you feel out of integrity in your relationship to yourself. And really, I would say partner up with yourself, really. Maybe learn a new dance step, create one as well, whatever that is. It's really time to thrive, be more self-loving, tune into your inner child, align with your heart channel, and tune into the realm of spirit. Old triggers might come up, those are testing you, actually. So stay in your heart channel. Ask the greater spirit, the combination, the greater spirit and your heart channel. Do you believe they believe in you? Why do you not believe in you? And also with this new moon, our belief channel is coming online too for a new upcycling of our beliefs. Make sure that they're actually in integrity and they're something your heart truly resonates and believes in. And your heart will absolutely know what is right for you. So what you might see outside of you might kind of overwhelm you a little bit, the outer world, the people, places, things, events, whatever that looks like. So just kind of be in your own observation station. There's no need to act or initiate anything that is appearing to be faulty outside of you. You can look into that another day. So really just be in alignment of your own integrity today, and you can begin this shift to your outer life or world at that moment later, and enhance your meditations today. Be patient, be self-compassionate with your inner being, connect to both the heavenly realm and the earthly plane. It's like this merger. So with our heart channel online, we have all these yummy foresty greens. I love deep earthy ferns and moss, emerald greens that they actually remind me of the Wizard of Oz for some reason. But eat your greens, I love making a magical salad or even a green smoothie. Those are great, especially if I don't have a lot of time. And with the moon in Virgo, our emotional field really comes into our reality. So bring that integrity online and heal that aspect of your body. Your body is literally going to highlight areas that we need to actually pay attention to today. And Virgos know the body, the health. They are of service to that. And by the way, we all have the essence of all of the signs. So we all have an essence of Virgo somewhere in our chart. It's just where it plays out and how it is highlighted for each of us individually differently. So with our heart channel online, our higher heart, bring in the heart center, the heart channel, and the love chalice, and pour more love into that chalice. And when you believe it's enough, absolutely pour more. So, we can never really have too much love in our chalice, whether it's our inner story, our day-to-day love story, or the galactic frontier. So the sound of the day is yum, but it's kind of the yay in the sound. It's the A as in play. I put these in the show notes. Sometimes my voice is online, sometimes it's not. It's almost like saying yay to yourself. So tone that into the center of your heart. Obviously, my heart needs some alignment just saying that. But when you tone that into your lower heart, your middle heart, and your higher heart, and bring that spiritual frequency of love in there as well. And you can imagine in your third eye, that chalice of love filling up your heart with that good juiciness of what that love actually feels like into your reality. So today, my chalice is gold. So something within myself is actually transforming, transmitting, and also transmuting. So, and before I forget, a little announcement. I'm hopefully going to be on Walk the Talk broadcast with Tavia tomorrow. Hopefully, the calibration of the internet and all the stuff is working. But I will share the link for sure. I'm going to do all about boundaries. I'm actually just going to focus on just that and how to utilize boundaries. But today you could also have Jophiel bring in your chalice today. Allow her to make a beautiful chalice for you, liberating some love into the chalice. Maybe it's a bubbling, frothy kind of love. But so the spirit animal of the day I went with the moose. Actually, I didn't. I asked somebody what they were called to see. So we have these two baby cute little mooses, you know, and the saying is, you know what is best for you in spite of the pressure from others. Make choices that are right for yourself, says the moose. So the moose is just letting us know that you and only you have the authority to make your choices in life. So the moose meaning kind of insists that we do not need to feel ashamed or pressured in any way by our friends or peers. And it's safe for us to make choices that are different from theirs. This totally goes with the energy of the day. Can I just say that out loud? So the spirit animal of the moose teaches us to stand loud and proud and own who you are, which is like, again, so in other words, it's our individuality is our strength. And it also reflects the fact that we should spend more time developing our self-esteem. It seems to be, you know, sometimes a low ebb at the moment. Maybe you could use some bolstering in that area. So people with the moose totem know who they are. They, you know, they're like that jumping spider. It's one of their strengths. It's similar to the possum. They have integrity, again, totally aligns with the day, and always stay true to themselves in making decisions and also life choices. So friends and peers look up to their knowledge and also that innate wisdom that they just hold within them. And also, people with this spirit animal totem actually see life for actually what it is, a long journey with short stops to enjoy the spoils along the way, the good and the gooder. So they move through life with pride and also authority, which is great. So I also pulled this cute little moose here. But when you have the moose in your dream, it actually signifies that you need to pay close attention to the elders around you, the wisdom of our elders, because they hold the wisdom of days that have gone by, and they can also assist us with our life lessons. So, you know, to dream of this spirit animal in its natural habitat, like this one out in the bog here, this symbolizes that you can expect a beneficial change of circumstances, and this change will actually take effect immediately. So if you dream that you shoot this creature, which is actually quite sad, it signifies that you can expect the same simmering family conflict is actually about to boil over. So that's quite curious. So the presence of a calf like this one here in a vision actually means that a lucky break is about to happen. And this lucky break is most likely in connection with a journey, which I honestly feel like we are actually all going on a journey. Really, right? We are really in the etheric journey realm. So I pulled two cards from my Faery Oracle today. This is the Singer of Intuition. I've pulled it before, except today it's reversed. So it's like our otherworldly powers, awareness and trust and perceptions. The singers carry all the information that there is. It's the library in the sky, and you will. It's the Akashic Records, the Book of Shadows, the Book of Life. It's just a collaboration of all the journeys that we've ever been on, in the here and the now and the befores and the futures. So we have all this within us, just as we do our bones, our flesh, our blood. It's the subtle field. So we can really improve our reception center of this song by learning actually to be still and to listen in a special kind of way. And when we get practicing the stillness through meditation, usually, and just listening, just asking and listening, the ability to really kind of understand and interpret otherworldly symbols, metaphorically, or meta symbols, if you will, the symbolism beyond our material world, the physical stuff, and different omens, and there's a bunch of other things, whether it's the galaxy, the stars, and just knowing or recognizing that as they are us, we are also them, and understanding them wholeheartedly, truly, is not just a matter of learning to be still and to ask and to actually listen. A lot of people, the listening. And patience as well is also a practice, and also it's a key to access all of these subtle realms, the clairaudience, the clairvoyance, the clairsentience, telepathy, etc., etc. But the Song of the Singer reversed is actually obscure. It's almost like really that inward journey in a way. And it indicates that we need to really ask ourselves, how can I learn to be more quiet within myself? How could I learn to be more peaceful in my threading? How could I better listen to the song of knowledge and wisdom? So, not all meanings are meant to be clear all at once. Some ideas really take time. So even some words are designed to lead us on our own inner journey with truth hidden deep inside of them, the inner truth. So I pulled a second card, the reason being the singers kind of go together with two cards. So this is actually the guardian at the gate, which I love as well. I think we all need a guardian at the gate, but it's like passages to new life. It's opening, it's gatekeeping, it's this guardian. And the main task of the guardian at the gate is to really facilitate or organize the passage from one realm into another, or one dimension into another, and to block the passage of the ways that we're not ready to pass through, right? Like standing guard. So these realms might be the earth, it could be the fairy, the cosmos of the singers, the galactic frontier. I was merging those two words, or the unity, right? And they can also be considered as levels of reality or states of consciousness even. And in one state of consciousness, we are in the ordinary everyday world, and another, we're actually in a different realm. For me, it would probably be the fairy realm. I totally am connecting with the nature beings of all kinds. But our bodies don't move, but our minds are. So it's like this flotation, kind of subtle flotation is what I'm seeing. But the guardian at the gate of unity kind of facilitates the passage of the song into the hearts of those singers, and actually is an aid for the passage of humans and fairies into unity. So it kind of feels like Lord of the Rings, I think, a little bit, to be filled with this song when it's actually our time to be filled with the song. And we can't make the mystical experience happen to us. We can only open up our hearts wider and wider until we're actually ready. Usually it's only momentarily, for a split nanosecond, to actually receive it. So the guardian at the gate recognizes our readiness and our willingness along this line. We can really see the energy gathering into this starry gate or streaming out of it. We can see that bundle up there in this picture, but we can't tell what is happening on the other side of the gate. So this is kind of suggestive of how these gates and our passages through time and space can kind of pass through them, how that can be. So this is like the primal spirit of all of the guardians that appear when we're about to step through at all those metaphorical and, even physical gateways, if you will. So from the guardians of the passages, the realms and the gates between those worlds, to the guardians, or even our doorkeepers at our own front door, They are all manifestations of actually one spirit, like little facets, if you will, of different sizes or on the surface of a diamond or even a crystal. You know, they all have different little shapes and designs, if you will. So naturally, this card shows us that the guardian at the gateway to the fairy realm and also to the fairies itself is actually every person, it's every fairy who has ever assisted us through an important passageway to a realm was actually manifesting this energy of this guardian. So, you know, now the guardian holds the gate of the other world actually open for us, but all we need to do is actually enter through it. So this card is kind of an indication that a passage is being made to the beginning of something new in our lives. And it speaks of new opportunities and new openings. So just passing through this gate might lead to really a physical journey, a mental or an emotional one, or a journey of our spirit, our authenticity. Blessings to me. The ancestors say yes. So that's what a sneeze is in the Dagara. It's the ancestors. So thank you. So this journey of spirit, it always leads to an authentic adventure. So this gateway will also, you know, it's leading us to an otherworldly or a significant change in our lives, our day-to-day life. So a passage through a gate like this, actually, obviously, it changes and it shifts us. So the gate we face might not really, at the moment, seem like much, but really the decision to really enter it might not seem to be a matter of great moment either, but the presence of this guardian at the gate tells us that something very important is actually happening. It's indicating that going forward through this gate is not a small thing, but something to be approached with a higher awareness and actually like prayerfulness, like being synced. So we are embarking on a new phase of our lives and the globe, I feel, and there's going to be we can't, there's no going back once the gate has actually been passed through. So what it's saying is this is kind of a transition. The guardian at the gate is kind of leading us to always to change. The change is like irrevocable. You cannot change. You can't go back. It's like taking the red pill or the blue pill. So we might, of course, ask the guardian at the gate for guidance or protection on the journey. And actually, we should all actually be doing that. That's like a wise decision. But also the presence of this gatekeeper might also indicate that it's being asked to help open the gate for somebody else as well, to assist in providing an opportunity for them. So really the job of a gatekeeper or a gatekeeper's assistant, if you will, is it's really to merely just open the gate and not really push people through the gate. You know, I say it's time to break on through to the other side. How about you, right? So this is kind of very curious, you know. Do you all have a gatekeeper or a guardian? When I did the first few webisodes of Change Your Stars, that program, I really assist you into discovering your own personal gatekeeper, your guardians of your galaxy. It's super fun. For me, they're absolutely very real. But, you know, today it just feels like this gate is open or opening. So tune into your otherworldly love chalice. Be the beacon of light that you ultimately are. Stay in the good and the juiciness, and remove all the debris from yourself, your garden. An affirmation would be like, I am feeling amazing and flowing with just me today, just being today. So be your own best friend and treat yourself how you would want that best friend to treat you. Like, is your best friend there for you unconditionally without any bias or judgment? So make it a self-fulfilling day and utilize this chalice of love. Call in your guardian at the gate. Know a door is opening for you. have it overflow, if you will. And it also sounds like we should be entering into that gateway with that love chalice overflowing, because this door is opening or open. It really feels pretty exciting, right? And more importantly, it feels pretty juicy. So the other worldly beings are opening this gate, and it's like, are you ready to enter through it? So with that, thanks for echoing, liking, loving, and glowing, and sharing, and subscribing, and being patient with me. Mercury retrograde has been pretty fun cascading through all the things, but I'll see you on the other side. Make it a magical Monday.